Dear viewers, welcome to my channel. In my previous video, you have watched new types of enterprises wherein we have studied the various types of manufacturing industries, the definition of small scale industries. As a part of its continuation, in this video, we'll be discussing the various types of the SSIs. Kindly watch the video till the end, like it, share among your friends and subscribe the channel. If you have any comments, please put your comments in the comment box. Now, let's move to the presentation. The small scale industries can be broadly classified into two categories, that is a traditional and a modern. Under a traditional classification, we have got the Khadi and village industries, handloom industries, coir industries, Sari Culture, cottage and handicrafts, artisans. Under the modern classification, we have power looms, manufacturing, export-oriented unit, ancillary, tiny units, service-oriented unit. Now let's move for a discussion of these things one by one. Khadi and village industries. India is a land of more than 7 lakh villages. So each and every village has its own industries. So Khadi and Village Industrial Corporation is greatly supported by Mahatma Gandhi ji. He is the pioneer in starting up of these industries, who started weaving his own cloths for wearing purpose. So even this is considered as a tool of independence. Gandhiji motivated everyone to weave his own cloth and wear, so that people will not depend upon others. These industries consist more than 96 industries like manufacturing of khadi, incense sticks, sandalwood products, mats, edible oil, etc. here. And Khadi means, here Khadi refers to hand spun, hand woven cloth, and the raw materials may be cotton, silk, or it may be wool, which are spun into threads. These are always labor intensive in nature and they require low capital to start up. The government has set up Khadi and Village Industries Commission in 1953. This commission has regrouped these type of industries into agro-based and food processing industries. Herein where you have got fruits and vegetable processing, pulses processing, edible oil, etc. here. Then polymer and chemical based industries, wherein you have got a soap industry, leather industry, etc. Then in case of forest based industry, we have got a medical plant industries, beekeeping industries, etc. Then mineral based industry, we have got a limestone, etc. here. So in the picture on the right side, you can see how these industries are working. So a girl is weaving the cloth and you can see the finished products in the second picture here. Now let's move to the next one here, handloom industries. Handloom means any loom other than the power loom. It is nothing but weaving of the cloth without using the machines. And this includes a hybrid loom on which at least one process or human energy is consumed for production here. These industries are engaged in weaving the saris, dhotis, towels, bed sheets, etc. here. And they also require low capital for startup purpose here. Presently, they are facing the keen competition from the power loom and textile mills, as they are not affordable the cost of machinery. And as a result of that, the production of these handloom industries will be low. So they cannot compete with the textile mills or the power loom industries here. Now, let us see the coir industries here. Coir or coconut fiber is a natural fiber extracted from the husk of coconut and used for production such as floor mats, door mats, brushes, and mattresses. These industries are located in the coastal part of India, in the states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, etc. here. The government has established the coir board, which is encouraging the coir industries here. So you can see in the picture, so what are the finished products of these coir industries here. And if you look into the facts of the coir industries here, it accounts for more than 2/3 of the total production here. It has got an average production of 350,000 tons here. It manufactures even the rugs also, fiber or coir path, etc. here. So these industries, these are basically located in those places where you find a large number of coconut trees here. So based on that, these products are manufactured here. Then the next one comes here, Sari Culture. Sari Culture or silk farming is cultivation of silkworms to produce the silk. It is an agro-based industry. It is providing employment opportunity to a large number of people and farmers directly and indirectly. Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Assam, Jammu and Kashmir are the leading states engaged in the production of the silk. In Karnataka, you may find the places like districts like Mandya, Mysuru, which are known for the Sari culture. Even it is now extending towards North Karnataka also to a certain extent. It is a prominent export segment also. You can see how the silk thread is taken out of the silk worms here. And this is how the finished products that is going to be used, and it will be converted. The threads are made here, and then thereafter, with the help of mechanization machines, the saris can be viewed here. Then the cottage and handicrafts. These are the various types of goods with human labor. These are the industries which manufacture various types of goods with the help of the human labor here. These manufacture goods of artistic values. You can see in this picture how the art has been made on the pots. They use bamboos, wood, iron, steel, mud, stores, grass, banana trees, waste, etc. as its raw materials. Today you may be knowing in case of chowtries or in case of the Kalyan Mandaps where during the season of marriage, the waste of banana tree can be used to build up as a decorative mantap in the during the season of marriages here. They provide employment to nearly 60 lakh people here. You can see the various products of the cottage and handicrafts here. Now that next comes here, artisans. The artisans continue the industry from generation to generation. You may be knowing the potters are making still the potters, the blacksmiths are continuing their own profession. They include the professionals like goldsmith, blacksmith, carpenter, rope twisters, pot maker, basket makers, etc. They cater the needs of the local people. So I can say they are vocal for local. So considering the locally advantage, they are going to manufacture and they are going to sell their products. And even they require low capital here. And usually the raw materials available are at a free of cost with the help of the nature. Now let's go for the another category here, modern industries. So in that, power loom industries. Here power loom refers to the manufacturing of the cloth with the help of the machines and the power. These are threatening the existence of the handloom industries, because when the mechanization is used in the production process here, that will have the advantage of the scale of operations, and as a result of that their production is more as compared to the handloom here. And these power loom industries are mainly located in the states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. The use of technology enhances the production, and you can see how it is manufactured in this picture. So this is the machinery, how it is used in case of the power loom industries. Just an example here. Now let's go for manufacturing industries here. Of course, these are the industries which are of oldest here. They convert the raw materials into finished goods. They produce variety of the goods. They create a lot of job opportunities also. So here the investment in these industries, especially in the investment in the plant and machinery, is not so much huge, as we have seen the classification of the industry in the earlier video. Export oriented units. Export oriented units are the modern small scale industries here. These industries export nearly 30% of their annual production. The government provides various types of incentives, concessions and subsidies to improve their competitive abilities here. You may be knowing the government has set up Exim Bank, Export and Import Bank, so which finances these exporters. And even there is a one more Export Credit and Guarantee Scheme, ECG, which is provided to the entrepreneurs who are engaged in the export. You might have you might have heard a place called as Channapatna in Karnataka, which is known for manufacturing of the toys, whose the toys of such they are exported. Even if you take this, the spices in Kerala, which are exportable in nature. So these industries, they manufacture, they export their 30% of their annual production. Then ancillary industries and tiny industries and service industries. Now let us look into this. Ancillary industries, as already told in the previous video, they are support with the large scale industries. These are the industries which manufacture the parts and the components to be used by the large industries. For example, companies like General Electricals produce engines for the aircraft industry. Even you may be knowing the Jaguar companies producing the steel for the internal built-up body of Tata cars. Then in case of tiny industries, the term tiny refers to small. Any manufacturing enterprise whose investment is up to rupees 25 lakh is called as tiny or micro enterprises. They constitute more than 85% of the SSIs in India. Then the next comes as service oriented units here. These are the industries which render the various types of services. Units include the information technology, biotech, etc. here. Biotechnology, etc. So today there's a greater development with respect to this, say, the technology here. You take for example the Paytm, or you take for example PhonePe, Zomato. These are all small companies which have got a wide network today. Thank you for watching this video.